You mentioned that you have an almost 2-year-old little girl who's waking up in the middle of the night and saying that she's thirsty, and you're wondering if it's okay to give her a drink. And absolutely, if children wake up in the night, it's normal for them to be thirsty. We do the same thing as adults. And so you can give her some water, but just make sure that it's not juice or milk or anything with sugar in it, because that can lead to tooth decay and ultimately cavities. So make sure it's water. But if you notice that this is happening on a regular basis, like she's waking up at the same time each night, then it's probably going to develop a habit if you respond to her. And a lot of kids wake up and ask for food or water or many other things in the middle of the night, and ultimately what they want most is mom and dad. And when mom and dad respond to those requests, they get what they want, and so it reinforces the behavior. So if you think it might be this type of issue, then try sleep training and teach her how to self-soothe and to go back to sleep without help from you, and hopefully you'll all be sleeping better soon. As for the thirst issue, if you legitimately think she's thirsty, you can leave a sippy cup with water at her bedside and she can get a drink herself and go back to sleep. But if she's coming into your room and waking you up and asking for a drink or has any other request, if it needs to be met, then of course meet it. But if it's not something that needs to be addressed during the night, then gently walk her back to her room, explain that that's where she needs to stay, tuck her in, give her a kiss, and turn around and walk right back out of the room. She may cry and carry on and be upset about it, but again, if you respond to that behavior, then that will teach her that she's going to get what she wants from crying and carrying on. So do what you can to not reinforce the behavior and be persistent and consistent about it for about a week or so, and she should be sleeping better and self-soothing. One other thing to consider is that excessive thirst can be a sign of underlying medical problems. So if you've noticed that she's excessively thirsty in the daytime, and then this has trickled on into the nighttime, talk with your pediatrician about it. And after asking more specific questions, they'll determine if further investigation is warranted. Good luck with it. And if you have more questions in the future for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.